It's one thing when students say they will be safe while browsing online, and they won't allow anyone to see their profile that they don't know. But many times that can just be lip service for the sake of adults, namely parents and teachers. So HHTV did an experiment to see how safe teens are really being while they're inside their favorite internet sites, like Facebook. The name we chose was Chris Anderson. Again, we created this with the sole purpose of making up a fake profile on Facebook. Next was to make our person, Chris Anderson, look like a Hatboro Horsham student. It's scary how easy this was to do. When we chose the pictures for Chris Anderson, we used pictures available online in group shots or massive school-wide events like Red and Black Night. In other words, students couldn't even pick out Chris Anderson as one individual person, but that didn't matter. In Facebook, we quickly joined the Hatboro Horsham Network, a network of more than 1,000 students who all want to be friends with each other. We began to invite other people to be our friends. After we made our Facebook profile, in just 10 minutes and during school hours, we had our first friend. Once that friend made us his friend, other friends began to follow. We had friends contacting us to be their friends, and so on and so on. Eventually, we had dozens of mutual friends, meaning our friends were friends with other people. So, what the kids explain is if they see that we have mutual friends, they figure they have to know us, and therefore they think it's safe.
I don't know, I thought it was like a student. Like, I really thought that it was somebody who went to Hatboro Horsham because I had so many friends in common with him, and I figured he was one of my sister's friends or something I just didn't know.
We kept the Chris Anderson profile active for 4 days. In just 4 days, we ended up with more than 70 friends. All 70 of our friends, Hatboro Horsham High School students. None of them know who Chris Anderson was. Yet, Chris Anderson and HHTV, just like someone who wants to do harm, had full access to private information on these students.
I'm surprised because I do that a lot. Because I was thinking while I was watching the video, like I always add people on Facebook, and I think I know who they are because I have mutual friends, so I just add them. And I'm surprised that like I got caught because I never thought that that would happen to me. I just thought that like I knew all the people that I was adding on Facebook. A lot of people, like, I'll add them because I see that they're friends with other people I know, and even though I don't know them personally, I just say like, oh, they know so-and-so, and like I usually look at their Facebook a little, and I think I remember going to that Facebook specifically, and I saw that like he didn't have a lot of activity, like commenting people and stuff like that. So I was like, do I know this person or not? But it seemed like such a real name, and like I felt like it was just someone that I knew, so I just added him.
Anybody can act like they're, you know, a sophomore or something in Hatboro Horsham and make it look so real and so convincing. Like that's really creepy. Gonna go home and look at my friends list.
Once a person becomes our friend, we can now see all their pictures. We now know their birthday, their email address, in some cases, their home address, their phone numbers, what kind of music they listen to, what sports they play, where they're going to meet up with friends later. And we can now look at their friends as well.
The most alarming thing for me was the fact that this was a made-up person, and if it can happen here, the fact is it can happen anywhere.
If you don't want someone to see your profile just by logging onto Facebook, you can set your profile to private. You can also hide your information so only people you specifically choose can see your information or your pictures. Again, in the settings area of Facebook, there are numerous ways to customize your privacy settings.
All that information that's out there is out there for every single person. I tell people all the time that once it's out there forever, and there are always ways that people can find that information.
Actually check people's backgrounds, like, because you never know who could be creeping on you. Like, seriously, it's scary. Like, it's unbelievable how like quickly and easily you can make up someone and how fast people just add you. Like, and like, it's so easy. It's like scary, yeah.